무시하고 있자. 뛰어보자. 죄송합니다. 비전투 상태가 되어야 합니다. 결론은 다 처리하고 와라. 뭔가 하나 지금 제대로 잘못 건드렸다. 17대 1을 보여준다. 또 올라왔어.
So this is what's become of my brother. You've clawed your way back from Hades, back to life, only to take the lives of others.
Not from Hades, little Robin, from the ocean floor. Poseidon remained silent as I drowned. I saved me. Me! There are no gods, only mortals. Know that, and you'll know everything you need to rule this world.
Not everyone wants to rule the world. Some of us just want to live in it.
Ah, Amisthios.
Kingfisher.
No! His name's Neritos. He's not just some code name you can cross off. He's my brother. He's family.
가장 중요한 건 그가 죄를 지었다는 사실입니다.
Not that man is the head of the dagger. He's caused a lot of suffering. For that, no one gets a pass.
묘 제너럴
You've
very
been a
high.
slave, brother, but the world is my slave. Its wonders, its
Very
wine,
high.
its people. We could be masters together. We were always meant to fly, little Robin.
Agapios, you can't trust the
Kingfisher.
Think of what he's done to our people. Think of the lives he's ruined.
He's my brother. I can save him. I know I can save him. Please, Master Misthios, there's no need for violence.
당신의 형은 구할 수
Look
없습니다.
around you, Agapios. Skiros is already drowning in blood. Neritos brought violence to Evia's shores. long
Wow,
ago.
can I change the
We're past
language to
negotiating.
Japanese and
When
read
we first
sub?
met, you said not
No,
all
no
mercenaries were
Japanese.
cutthroats. That I could
Korea.
trust you.
So trust me now. He's not the boy you remembered. He's not Neritos.
Japanese, no, Korean.
I always preferred the Kingfisher.
You have no right to that name. That belonged to my brother. And he's dead. I have no one.
You have no one? Who did I have? I washed away, got lost at sea. But I found my way home. And what was there to welcome
Oh
me?
yeah, I know
Father
you're
dead,
Korean.
and you, a slave. A slave! I crawled out of the fucking ocean. I was strong, but you were the one who died, little brother. No, I had no
네,
one.
더러운 트롤님 어서 오세요.
So, I made my own family. My brothers. The dagger.
Misthios, brother, no. No, don't do this.
Perhaps you'd like to meet them. Kill the Misthios!
두 대 맞으면 씨.
The dagger ends now.
어우. 어우. 갈수록 패링이 더 안되네. 이런 거 발차기 한 방이면 끝나는데.
Little brother,
He made a choice years ago. Greed, power. If that's what freedom looks like, I'm better off a slave.
You're not a slave, Agapios.
카피어스.
You're free.
Free? No. I abandoned you to look for my brother. I should be put to a miserable death. Or...
You performed a great service for Evia today. You've been doing that for years, my friend.
Master, I don't deserve this.
You are free.
you've worked and fought and sacrificed for your nation. Take a Malaga's reward when it's offered to you.
Yes, sound advice, Misthios. Then let my first step as a free man be this. I will remain in Evia. She needs me, and I need her.
저 당시에 노예들은 머리를 다 밀어버려. 빡빡이로 밀어버려.
leadership eliminated. Evia is safe. That's not something we'll forget. Thank you, hero of Evia.
남자는 빡빡이. 혁명의 검. 땅땅땅땅 땅땅땅땅. 암살자 피해 떨어지고 체력 떨어지고 방어도 올라가고 사냥꾼 피해 늘고 미늘장 피해 증가하고. 똑같은 거네요. (20레벨) 1레벨 올라가면 2레벨 올라가면은 쓸 수 있군. 혁명의 검. 여기도 동기화하고. 용병 주기로 가자. 는 되게 머네. 엄청 멀리 있네요. 자, 이제 오디세이 챕터 페리클레스의 집으로 이동하기. 돈 얼마 있지? 4,500. 업. 타.
Cassandra, it's you!
포입이네.
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
다 준비됐어. 옷은 왜
I don't
갈아입어야 되지?
understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
다 준비됐어.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
옷 갈아입게.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel
Oh,
uncomfortable
yeah.
in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
근데 어깨
You say
어깨
that like it's a
깡패라
good
가지고.
thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
무기가 없다 나.
Here, Cassandra.
헤로도토스.
The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
아주 지적으로 보이지는 않습니다만.
Looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him,
프로타고스 코라스 많이
is a
들어봤는데.
sophist worthy of as much praise as the great
철학자인가?
Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades,
뭐야,
this
뭐,
is
뭐,
not a time for
게이 같은
jealousy,
놈 뭐야 이거.
but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
1번 알키비아데스는 재밌는 구석이 있는 것 같습니다. 파티는 저랑 안 맞아요. 1번.
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan.
아,
Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone,
I'll tell him what your brother said.
그럼 어서 가보십시오.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her.
뭐야, 염소 왜 튀어나와?
To watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you.
즐기러 온 건가?
Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
파티가 한창인 것 같은데 사람을 찾고 있다.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again. Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
내가 올리브 오일을 가져다 주지. 난 스파르타 여인을 찾고 있다.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer
감사.
I get the oil.
간다.
Obedient too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon,
오일을 가져다 주자.
just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I might be back.
If you come back with a jar of oil, I promise to show you
온몸으로 감사를 표할게.
how grateful I am.
윙크까지. 오일 어딨지? 찾았다.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
You've grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're so different.
No one is like Pericles, and he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under siege, and he worries for her future. Which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste of freedom.
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were...
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with us. I promise you that.
자, 여기 기름.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
아 1번 오프터워치. 난 정보를 얻으려고 온 거야.
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
자유분방하다. 자유분방해.
If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another.
아. 아. 자유롭다. 자유로워.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth.
코린토스의 안토사.
Much, but it's a start.
소포클레스에게서 정복기.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
어?
You could talk to Euripides.
에우리피데스.
He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
그러니까 한바탕 소란을 피워달라.
You want to get Euripides drunk? Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepius, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
포도주가 유용할 것입니다.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
너희들이 왜 이렇게 시까지?
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
당신을 도와주려고
I'm
왔습니다.
Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine
크리드님
for
어서 오세요.
people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning, perhaps one drink.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
절 먼저 도와주는
I'm
게
only here
어떻습니까?
because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
쭉
Let's
들이키시죠.
conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
한 잔 더 가시죠.
Ready for more?
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
한
You
잔
ready
더.
for another?
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta. a long
얘기
time
이제
ago.
슬슬 나오려나?
Ed? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos.
아르고스의
Here I
히포크라테스.
come.
소포클라스에게 돌아가기.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I
의학의
intend to
아버지.
found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left
히포크라테스.
of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
또 레벨업. 밤이 되면 암살 및 비전투 상태의 피해가 증가합니다. 암살 게임이니까 암살로 가야죠.
Ah, here comes the one who claims to value drachmae over the noble path that leads to knowledge.
Like I told you, knowledge can't feed me.
But the mind must be fed as well.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
이야.
I've seen enough of the world to know that
고대에도 찬호박이 존재했구나.
even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own
서유기의
life,
삼장법사.
I'm not sure that's
대한민국의 찬호박.
Ruling a city and
고대의
fighting in battle
소크라테스.
are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
누구지? 뒤태만 보면 남자야, 남자.
Your talent for debate. Well done. Socrates is an interesting character. Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
메가리스에서 뭐 했었지? 날 계속 감시했나
Your
보군.
spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted. We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
한번
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand. You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
내 어머니는 찾고
I've been
있어.
searching for a woman named Mirimi, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here. What clues do you have to her whereabouts? A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos. He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else? Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth. I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway. That's all I have. There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort. What's his name? Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people. Thank you, Aspasia. When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down.
페리클리스를 데려와 주세요. 이 옷을 입으니까 기둥도 못하네. 다 밀치고 다니. 올라가는 길. 페리클리스.
Cassandra! I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
아스파시아가 보냈습니다.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized.
아낙사고라스는 누구지?
said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
1번 교단의 위협을 심각하게 받아들이셔야 합니다. 2번 저 역시 아테네가 걱정.
The
1번
Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
연회 떠나기. 이제 나갈 수 있는 건가?
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I'm not done with these people yet.
You look tired.
Oh.
See?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You'll get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
뭐야 이거? 케오스, 아르골리스, 코린토스.
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
뛰어난 지성.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
네, 스트레이커님 어서 오세요.
Bye, Cassandra.
마스터에게 보내는 편지. 코린토스. VPN이 뭐죠? 이거 베어글이 돈 너무 많이 든다.
Let's go.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
잘못 눌렀다. 거기 왜 가요? 여기서 보물 있다는데? 아, 포로 풀어주기랑 서판.
Save me, somebody. The gods have brought you to me, Mr. I am forever.
땡땡이.
You are going to die.
가는 길에 또 털고. 안 죽었다. 데미지가 살짝 모자라네. 피 많은 거 보소. 20레벨이네. 아야. 우와. 피 빠진 거. 람바 드림트리님 어서오세요.